Hello, my dear student. Welcome to Department of Zoology, Sri Molika Devi Mahavidyalaya, Nigoz. In previous video lecture, we was studying the important concept regarding cocoon, that is classification of cocoon. In that, we was take the information what is defective cocoon, what is double cocoon, what is stain cocoon, and n number of another properties of cocoon. Now today I will start next important point, that is post harvest processing of cocoon. You know, our sericulture activity, the success of sericulture activity is mainly depend on the final production, that is cocoon. So it is very important after the harvesting of cocoon from the rearing house. It is our prior or main principal duty to take some initiative regarding protection, preservation of cocoon. So today's point is give the whole information regarding how to protect, how to process, and how to store your cocoon for a long time and to get more income as per the availability of market and good market value of cocoon. So it is very important to study some important processes after the harvesting of cocoon. So let us start to study the post harvesting process of cocoon. In that, first one, that is introduction. The natural cocoon, the natural cocoon contained small amount of ash, serines, and coloring matter. These are the naturally present in our silk cocoon. Coloring matters, coloring molecules, serines, then ash. Sometime some another unwanted organic dead decaying matters are also observed on cocoon. For example, attached part of leaves on surface of cocoon. Then another matters, whatever the dead matters, unwanted matter, by chance, by accidentally, are there or attach on surface of cocoon. So it is necessary to remove out these all the contents from the cocoon and to get one of the best quality cocoon, and these quality cocoon are sold in market. This cocoon or such quality cocoon get the good price in market. So it is necessary to study post harvesting processes. I hope you are understand what is the actual importance of this point. Post harvesting process of cocoon is necessary before the reeling of cocoon, because I was already give the some information, because this cocoon is contained small or negligible amount of ash, serines, coloring matter, then unwanted dead decaying matter, organic matters. So to remove out this matter from the cocoon and to produce the quality of the cocoon, because we want only healthy and well quality cocoon for the marketing. I hope you are understand. Next important point, that is post harvesting process of cocoon includes first one, that is stifling, sorting, storage, defoliation, and reeling. Reeling. Stifling means to perform, or it is a process to killing the pupa inside the cocoon. Sorting as per the size shapes to sort out. Storage, it is very important because some pests are also affect on the cocoon. Then defoliation, it is to remove out unwanted particles, unwanted matters from the cocoons. These are the process names included in post-harvesting process. We are study detail one by one in next some lectures. Then cocoon cooking, reeling equipments, reeling, then washing and polishing. These are the processes included in post-harvesting of cocoon. I hope you are understand. So let us start. Don't wasting our time. Let us start to study the what is the stippling. Stippling is a first and very important step of post-harvesting of cocoon. You know, if you want to get the more price of your cocoon, this is very important and first and very important step of post harvesting, because after the study of this stippling or taking the information what is the stippling, you are easily understand it is very important. Next point, that is very important. What is stippling? Definition of stippling. Stippling is a process of killing the pupa of silkworm inside the cocoon and drying the cocoon for storage and marketing. For this purpose, I will just explain the detail of this process. The natural cocoon, uh, sorry, during the larval period, silkworm larva secrete the continuous thread of silk and spin the cocoon. After the spinning the cocoon, the larva will be converted into pupa. This is your silkworm resting period or development period. And this pupa is live inside the cocoon. And stippling is a process to killing the pupa inside the cocoon. Why? Because the next step of life cycle, that is adult. Adult will be emergent from this cocoon. So it is your first duty to kill the pupa inside the cocoon before the emerging adult, because in last video lecture I was give the information regarding hold cocoon or damaged cocoon. This damaged cocoon are produced by the this adult, because after the development of adult will be chew out or to make the small hole on your cocoon and emerge out. But such hold cocoon are not get the good price in market. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? The stippling is a process to killing the pupa of silkworm inside the cocoon and drying the cocoon for storage and marketing. This is a very simple definition of stippling. Another definition of stippling. Stippling is a process to prevent means stop, emergency of adult form from the cocoon and kill the silkworm pupa inside the cocoon are called stippling. समझ में आ रहा? These are the another simple definition of stippling. ठीक है? Next important point, types and methods of stippling. Generally, three types of stippling are used for of killing of pupa. In that first one, that is sun drying, steam stippling, and hot air conditioning or stippling. So let us start to study the different types of stippling. First one, that is sun drying. This is a very simple method. Immediately or very fastly after the harvesting of cocoon, they are thinly or long spread out on the mat and kept in the hot sunlight from the sunrise to sunset in every day for next several days till pupa are killed or pupa are die inside the cocoon, or cocoon will be dry completely. That is called as sun drying. क्या है इसमें? This is a very simple method. After the harvesting of cocoon from the rearing house, you can collect it in one container, take one mat or another container, small wooden container, to spread out thinly, means to make proper space between the two cocoon, thinly spread out on mat or another container inside the hot sunlight from sunrise to sunset for next several days till pupa of silkworm are die or kill inside the cocoon, and cocoon will be completely dry. This will be called as sun drying. Sun drying, it is very simple method of stippling and performed by every farmer of rural area of India, because it will be not required additional facility for the stippling or drying the cocoon. After the drying of cocoon, your pupa will be die inside the cocoon, and if you want to calculate, if you want to identify this process, to just take one cocoon in your hand and shake in near the your ear, this will be produce a rattling sound of die dead pupa inside the cocoon. This is the your final result, that is your pupa will be die inside the cocoon. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा? नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, दैट इज advantages of sun drying. The first advantages of sun drying, it is very cheap and easiest method of stippling. Cheap in the sense, this method not required more expenditure or more money to perform this post harvesting process, because your sunlight is totally free of cost. You want to just collect and spread your cocoon for long period. This is the most important advantages of sun drying. Next important point, that is disadvantages of sun drying. You know, the sun drying is a possible only when there is bright hot sunlight is present continuously for several days after the cocoon harvesting. If you can harvest your cocoon, for example, if you can harvest your cocoon And next day, the bright and hot sunlight is not present, that time this method is not applicable. But on an average time, in tropical country or our Indian uh, region, we are not faced this problem. Only during the winter season this problem will be happen, but throughout the year you will be get the continuous hot bright sunlight. In some days of the winter and some days of the rainy season, we are face this problem, do not get the continuous sunlight. But on an average, these are the very good method. समझ में आ रहा? Second disadvantages, may not continue in all season or all area. I was give the information regarding this point. During the winter season and rainy season, we are not get the continuous bright and hot sunlight for the sunrise in all area. Sometimes, as per the depending upon the geographical area, you are not get the bright and hot sunlight. It is also affect the quality of silk. If the farmers is continue spread your cocoon in sunlight, that time some quality problems will be observed, because sunlight is very bright hot. So shell of the cocoon or ratio of the cocoon will be damaged. Color of cocoon also damaged. Next disadvantages, sun drying required more space and more labor. You know, if you want to dry your cocoon at a large quantity, that time a farmer required open space for the spreading of cocoon in particular space, and this work will be performed by n number of laborers. So this method required more labor and more space. समझ में आ रहा? This is the photo image of sun drying. Now here you are easily observed one lady is sitting on here, and they can spreading the cocoon in proper container. Such type of the open space, then labor will be required for sun drying. I hope you are understand what is the sun drying. If you have any question, any difficulty regarding this point, you can ask me. Next one, that is steam stippling. Steam stippling, it is a process to killing the pupa inside the cocoon by exposing the cocoon to directly in hot wet steam for required period. That is, this period is sufficient to kill the pupa inside the cocoon. This is again similar method to the sun drying, but here you can use the another medium, that is what wet steam will be released on your cocoon or expose your cocoon inside hot steam, and these hot steam are absorbed, or this hot steam will be kill the pupa inside the cocoon. It is performed in small container, and if you want to stifle or you want to kill, you want to dry your cocoon in small quantity, that time you can use steam stippling. If you are harvested large amount of cocoon, that time you want a specially designed chamber for steam stippling. समझ में आ रहा है क्या आपको? दिस इज another method of killing the pupa inside cocoon, but here you want a proper chamber or small machineries that can be produce hot wet steam of water, and this steam release or your cocoon will be exposed inside hot steam, and this will be killing the pupa inside cocoon. I hope you are understand what is the steam stippling. Steam stippling are three types. For example, basket steaming, then burial steaming, and last one, that is chamber steaming. This point is discussed in next lecture. If you have any question regarding today's lecture, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you very much to all of you.